Hi, everyone. We're going to be talking about your goodness today and what it is that you really are. Um, Now, there are some profound questions that we all ask of ourselves. Who am I? Why am I here? What is existence? What is reality? Where am I going? And I really truly believe that we are lights, that we are love, and that we are here to give and receive love on this planet. And that we wander around normally asking, what are we supposed to be doing? And what is my purpose here? And am I doing the right thing? And that all of us are here for the same purpose. We're all here to give love and be love to ourselves, to the animals, to the planet. And that however you choose to do that is the right way. And there are so many beliefs in different religions and teachings and coming at you from the media that human beings are the scum of the earth and that there's nothing good about you and that you're full of sin and there's something fundamentally wrong with you either because of what you believe or your sexuality or who you are. And I wanted to make this video to remind you that you are perfect, whole, and complete, that you are a powerful light on this earth and that we need you here and that we want you here. And that even if other people have forgotten, that I haven't and that many others haven't. Um, so this morning I was meditating on the profound connectedness of reality. And I was getting on the tube because I live in London. I live in central London. So I was getting on the tube to go and pick up my groceries. And I became profoundly aware of how much my safety depended on the man who was driving the train and another person who was making the signals work correctly and on the behavior of the other people who were on the train, um, and their social skills and their kindness and their empathy, just as much, if not more, than it depended on any skill or ability that I had in that particular moment. Um, and I then started to kind of really become aware of how many other factors were completely out of my control, upon which my physical well-being relies, like my heart beating, my lungs breathing, my stomach digesting, things over which I have very little control, but which have been nurturing me and supporting me since the moment that I was born. Um, and I start to also become aware of the skill of people who design the trains and design systems to keep us safe in this culture and society, and of my husband's deep love and care for my well-being and my safety, of um, of the people who constructed the tunnels of the underground and the roads that we drive on and the cars that we're driving and the seatbelts that keep us safe inside those cars. Um, and as I'm buying my groceries, I'm thinking about the labor of the farmers that picked and grew my food and the people who prepared the food I ate this morning because I went out to our local vegan restaurant and had a really nice, some really nice buckwheat pancakes. And that illusion of independence and control just disappeared. And it was one of the most powerful moments I've had. And it lasted a really long time because the separateness that I was feeling, the loneliness that I was feeling, just dissolved. And I could see the thousand ways that our lives are linked to the choices of many others. And I was so grateful for sharing this earth with you all. And I could feel how good everyone on this earth is and how much, without even saying a word, we love each other and we proactively take steps to make each other's lives better. We build parks, we build coffee shops, we find ways to be of service, we call each other, text each other. It was my birthday on Sunday, and I got so many loving messages and cards. And living in this global community it made interdependence easier not just to see, but to experience. And yet, especially in Western culture, we often persist in pursuing self-destructive, individual, and collective superiority and exclusivity. This attitude that posits our own country or race or gender's superiority and separateness and superior importance to the well-being of my own and that of others, both of human and non-human beings on this planet, particularly animals. And one of the biggest ways that we get sucked into these beliefs is we forget our own goodness. We forget. My little sister, she has a baby boy, and he's my nephew, and his name's Aaron. And he's just becoming consciously aware of animals and that they deserve love and care and nurturing. And then they were in the supermarket, I think they were in a Tesco's, and she was buying toilet paper, and the whole of the aisle had these puppies because of the Andrex toilet paper on the toilet paper. And he went up to every packet and kissed the puppy. I mean, how do we go from that level of love and compassion for animals at 2, he's just under 2, to not caring and complete apathy about what happens to animals? And why do we care so much about dogs, right? And not care very much about cows? It's really scary how much socialization can play a part in how we respect a species, respect a species. But I really wanted to share this with you, this sense of awareness and compassion and wholeness and interconnectedness. Because this entitlement, this belief that we're not connected to others and that we don't really rely on others and we don't owe anyone anything, is so ignorant. It's so ignorant. We didn't build this world. You didn't even make your own heart. You didn't make your own breath. And this brings up this profound gratitude for each breath, for each step, for each thought, for each emotion. And a realization that you can feel gratitude and feel connected and know how interconnected you are with others without giving your power away to them. But that believing that you're separate from them is actually the ultimate act of disempowerment. It's just choosing to, hate yourself and others every day. And it's one of the biggest ways we become invisible, because the universe is a mirror. If you refuse to acknowledge how great a contribution, how great a good contribution, both society and others in your life make to your life on a daily basis, then others will refuse to acknowledge you. It's one of the biggest blocks to visibility. I hear so many people saying they want to be famous when they refuse to acknowledge others. They refuse to give credit to others where it's due. And they wonder why they rarely get acknowledged for the things that they do. So start acknowledging people. Start saying thank you. Start noticing the little things that they do, whether it's making your dinner or cleaning the bathroom or giving you a hug or saying a kind word or not snapping at you when you've been a pain in the butt, or being patient with you or laughing with you and cheering you up. Start noticing all the good things that people have contributed to your life, even people you don't know. And that you probably will never meet, the people that made the supermarkets and the stores, the people who are proactively campaigning for your human rights, the people who are, at the moment saving the lives of other people on this planet, and being really grateful that you're part of the amazing bits of humanity, as well as the darker bits of humanity. And this can be harder than it sounds because of all the media and the constant negativity and this pressure on us religiously and socially to see ourselves and others as not good enough. So I want you to just close your eyes and just take a moment, because we're just going to do a quick guided meditation. And just take some nice deep breaths for me. So deep breath in And deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just allowing yourself to become fully present in this moment. And I want you to see yourself surrounded in a bubble of white light. And no fear can enter the white light, and nothing inside the white light can be harmed or hurt. And I want you to feel a higher power, the Holy Spirit, the angels, consciousness, the universe, love, just pulling all the negative experiences you've had today out of your mind and your emotions and your space. Just feeling it all fall away as you allow yourself to become more and more open to the goodness that you are. Beautiful. And as you focus on the goodness that you are, just allow yourself to start with the small moments. The moments where you shared life experiences with your friends or your family or your clients to help them in their lives. The moments where you wiped away a kid's tear or helped them with a skin knee. The moments where you sat with someone in silence until they could compose themselves. The moments where you watched something you didn't want to watch, or recorded a TV program, or took someone food, or bought someone's dinner. Just take a moment to remember all the times where you created beauty in someone's life. Every time you sang happy birthday, every time you gave someone a gift, every time you sent a card, allow whatever comes to be there without any criticism, contempt, or judgment, as you focus on the good that you offer others. Every healing you've ever given, every spiritual principle you've ever shared, every kindness you've ever offered, every lift, every meal, every laugh, every affirmation. Just feel the goodness in you growing. And just drop any way in which you're analyzing to what degree your goodness was mixed with other motives. Just let it all go. Just let the belief that all goodness comes from dark motives just dissolve into nothing. Because it's not true. And then take a moment to think of all the good things other people have done for you. The people who built the roads and the supermarkets and planted trees. People who helped you solve problems or built your self-esteem. The people who taught you to read and to write. people who gave you confidence, put a roof over your head, a food on your table. Just take a moment to focus on the generosity of others and every time that you were offered support. Perhaps they added beauty to your life with humor or insight, or just their sheer loving presence, just the quality and the love in their silence. And let the thread of your innocence and the innocence of others start to become stronger as it weaves between you. Focus on that goodness, focus on that innocence, on your desire and on the desire of others to alleviate suffering, to end pain, to contribute to a world a legacy of meaning, to reveal it to yourself and others. Be with that sense of your inner innocence and the inner innocence and power of others. And let it lead you to instances in your life where you or others have acted out of nothing but compassion. The desire to create beauty and offer solace. See the different ways that your loving power has been woven with the loving power of others in a million other sources, situations, circumstances. Let the instances where you were a child come to you. Let the reality of the innocence and the goodness of humanity awaken in you. Be with it and see what feelings it raises without criticism, without judgment, without analysis. And then simply bring your attention back to that breath. And feel each breath making that goodness inside you and inside humanity grow bigger and stronger. See your whole body becoming a light. And see everyone who contributed anything of good to your life lighting up too. And see yourself at this center, at this worldwide web of light. See this light radiating to everyone around you and returning to you multiplied. See the power and peace and joy growing and growing and growing. Feel the goodness of humanity. Know that it's the truth. And affirm, I am good. I am good. I am good. I am good. I am light. I am truth. I am good. I am light. I am truth. I am good. I am light. I am truth. I am good. I am light. I am truth. And then gently letting your attention come back to the present moment. Wriggling your fingers and your toes. Opening your eyes. And just getting ready for this gorgeous day or evening of yours, because it's evening over here. I love you all very much. I really loved sharing this time with you, and I hope you remember that you are good and that that's the highest truth of who you are. Aho, Amen, Namaste.